Hey everybody, and welcome to the future of technology of compound bow ability. The new bow, SCTR compound bow. It'll be a reverse energy cam compound bow with arrows of 35 inches for a 31-inch draw person. And it will produce arrow speeds of 450 plus feet per second with poundage pull of 80 poundage, but have power of equivalent to 100. So you'll be using arrow spines of 50 or 25 spined arrows, the lowest spine inch arrows in the world. And these will be made from the company themselves, because these arrows are a lot larger than any arrows on the market nowadays, and they'll probably be coming in either very thick carbon or heavy metal aluminum. And they're going to both be very thick-walled aluminum and carbon arrows for this ability, and probably weigh over 1,000 grains per arrow. So you'll get very lethal hits with these suckers. So how would this bow work? Well, just like any standard compound bow, the limbs will probably be a bit more facing down. As you can see, they'll probably face a bit more down like this, and go in like curve motion like that, or just straight down curve like that. That way when the bow is pulled back, they crank like that, very close together. The company will probably build their own type of arrow rest design, because they have to make obviously the arrow rest right in the front of the bow, and the sight will be in the back, or they'll probably figure out a frontal sight ability. Don't know how that will work or not, but mostly a back sight will probably be the best option, because when you pull this back, the string occlusion will be very small when you're at your draw point, so you will have to be required to use a release with this type of setup. And the arrows will be in an X pattern formation versus a triangle pattern formation like most people are common with. This will cause less pinching with the arrow when it's knocked and pulled back, because with a triangle formation arrow, you will have either an offset fletching, and that will cause the arrow to have a pinch point on the fletching area. If you have an X pattern formation, or a plus pattern, most people call it, it would have a up and down pattern to have the string go down in between the fletchings when it's pulled back. So this will all probably have its own type of silencer system too. 1 and 2, and then you have your arrow rest sit right here. That's why you're going to have arrows about 4 to 5 inches longer than your draw length. Say if you're 31 inches of your draw length, you're going to have arrows about 35 inches. And what else I was talking about? My mind just went completely blank. Oh, for the design of the riser, most people are probably going to be worried about that, because how are you going to hold a reverse compound bow when the riser technology needs to be completely open? Because when the string gets pulled back, you can't have any conclusion from the riser right here. you need to have it all completely open. You're going to be holding your handle completely away from the bow. So instead of the riser going in like this, it's going to be going out about like right here. Now the weight a lot of people is going to worry about weight issue. There's probably going to be some weights inside the limbs right here, customizable weights, so you can prefer how heavy the bow tilts. And since the limbs, you need that string to be very far away from the riser area holder, the limbs will also be slightly this way. So you'll have sort of a kind of a funky design riser, but this will also allow you to hold the bow and be able to have the string good and the weight be able to be very balanced. And like I said, customizable weights inside limbs, so you can make this either be slightly heavy that way or slightly heavy this way. And that will be customized to your liking as the archer. And yeah. But I believe that the coolest name will probably be SCTR compound bow, which is probably kind of stupid in a bit, but you'll probably think of a different name. But super compact triangle reverse compound bow. But anyways, that is my thought and design of the newest type of bow that could come out into the market. And if a dedicated company decides to take this design liking and actually make this into a real concept, then there you go. It's out into the world now. And for 80 pounds of pull and 100 pounds in power with 450 feet per second power and the lightest arrows, if you have like, what, 400 grains, you can probably get like 500 feet per second and have the lowest spined arrows in the history of archery with the longest type of arrows, 35 36-inch arrows. So this bow will be the future of archery if it's ever made. Peace out and comment below. Tell me guys what you guys really think about what this is, how this will go into topic and such forth. Peace out.